Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Moss, aka Cybex Trades, and today we're back with another trade review and recap. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Today's trade is SPY and ROKU. And let's go and get into why I was watching, what I was looking for in these names. So coming off to the first trade of the day was ROKU, and the reason why I was watching ROKU was because of this overall daily structure that we had. And I believe, I don't think it had earnings. No, it didn't have earnings, but it broke out of this bull flag, what do we want to call it, bull flag in the 4 hour and the hourly time frame, and it looked good for the upside. Now I noticed this also on the daily time frame as well. As you guys can see, it was making that and consolidating nicely along with volume. So, and once we had this close here, I was watching for a hold level above 94 to 93.26 for a hold or a bounce, retrace bounce up to 95 and 96. And that's basically what happened at the end of the day, but not the way that I wanted to. So as you guys can see, day one strength, and I was looking for day two continuation play. And yeah, so first trade I took on the day was I entered right off here at right off open. I saw on the tape that we sold 30,000 shares back to back, 60,000 shares sold off right off open. So I wasn't too confident getting in. But then I noticed buyers were here and they were strongly present. I want to say really strongly present because I don't trade Roku too often, so I'm not too familiar with the candle to volume analysis. But I noticed that they were buying it back up and bringing the price back up to this level, my key level here. And this is where I entered two contracts of the 95 calls. That's right. And yeah, so my goal was to trim one here. First target to go was to hit a trim here. My stop loss was really right below this level. As soon as VWAP was also here as well. So as soon as it touched that, I exited both at 123, leaving me about $6 loss for my small account. Still having interactive broker issues, haven't fixed the account yet for a reload of 2K on that account. But yeah, so that happened, and ideally I was looking for 95 to 96, and we did get there, but you know, not the way that I wanted to, or at least not in the open or in the first hour of the day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this trade, and then on to the next trade. Just 0 out of 1 for that name. And Spy, what I was watching for Spy was a beautiful trade on Spy today. And what I was watching on Spy was that we were gapping up on, believe I'm not sure if it was the news or some kind of economic news, whatever. But either way, we made new all-time highs today once again. And what I was looking for was I had these key levels of 495.73 marked and 496.82. So I told myself that if we hold this level here, which is also all the way, I believe this is last week's high, yeah, Friday's high, and it looks like we held it. So when we were seeing that we were holding this level nicely, I entered two contracts of the 498 calls. A very nice entry here, beautiful entry overall. The structure here looked really beautiful. We got kind of this breakout here, as you guys can see, and entered right on this candle here. Now the entry could have been, I don't think any better, to be honest with you, because yeah, it was just overall very beautiful. I saw the structure forming. Sellers weren't able to push it down. Initially, I was looking to short it below this level, but since that we held it, I was like, let me go long. And yeah, we broke out of this beautiful rejection here. We rejected 3 times on this. We were making lower highs, and we then immediately reversed and took out this lower high and then made a higher high or a higher low here established. Entered the 498 calls, trimmed one here at 150, and trimmed the last exit at 497.30. Now this profit target didn't really have any level here marked to take a trade. I just took it because I didn't want to be greedy. And initially my target was 498 for my last contract, but seeing how price action was and overall just, you know, we were going to uncharted territory and the small account that I'm growing, I couldn't really be greedy, so I just took it, called it at 176 to around 180. I was fine with that, especially when it reminded me of my entry and where I entered, which was at 120 basically. And yeah, I mean, dollars. The highest it went to was $2 on the contracts. I believe now it is 180. So yeah, I mean, they probably went higher. I believe they were higher even then. But for now, yeah, overall beautiful trade. Up $82 on the day, and $88 for this trade, 88 bucks on this trade, and $6 down. So overall, giving me 82 bucks. And yes, a beautiful stress-free trade. My risk was managed very nicely. Now my stop loss was basically. Let me go ahead and load this VWAP here. Now my stop loss was actually very tight because the VWAP aligned perfectly with this breakout. So as you guys can see, VWAP level, structure, and this is a high probability trade. So anytime I see something like this, I'm gonna take it without a doubt. And yeah, my stop loss was basically if we got below this level here. So Ideally, it would be just like right here. I didn't really have like a specific zone for it. It was more of like a, I mean, didn't have a specific number for it. It was more like a zone. So if you were to unable to hold this, I would have been out. Or yeah, and here's too wide for me. I feel like this is too wide overall. I mean, when I get a, when I'm playing with a larger account, I will definitely have a stop loss like this. But for the most part, yeah, my stop loss was pretty tight for this trade. It was really just about right here. And yeah, overall, beautiful trade. Worked out in my favor. We got the candle pump. And yeah, overall, very beautiful day. Beautiful trading day. Hope you guys traded, had some nice opportunities as well. And yeah, thank you. I'll catch you guys on the next one.